Start the timer, quick. She is beautiful.
Distinguished guests, fellow Toastmasters. She's so beautiful. I was enamored the first time I laid eyes upon her. Her aerial view is so spectacular, but she looks even better in person. Sometimes I sit back and I marvel at the beautiful shape of her body. The sight of her set my soul on fire, and the thought of her makes my heart melt like ice cream in a microwave. Her heart is so pure, and her name is so sweet that I get the taste of honey on my tongue whenever I say it. Ladies and gentlemen, she's so beautiful. You guys are probably wondering, who am I speaking of? That magical woman I'm speaking of is the island which I'm from, which is Grenada. And I'm going to take this time out to explain to you guys why I'm so in love with her. First of all, Grenada was colonized by the English in the 1970s. We only gained our independence back in 1974, which makes us now, it was in February 7th, so which makes us now 43 years old. So I'm just going to use some exhibits like I'm supposed to do and show you guys exactly what. So this is the Grenadian flag. This is the color of the flag, and every single color represents something. So you have the green, which represents the lush vegetation of Grenada, the yellow, which represents the sun and the warmth of Grenada, and the red, which actually represents the spirit and the courage of the people in Grenada. You also have 6 stars. Similar to the United States, they have 52 stars on the flag, which represent the states. But in Grenada, we don't say states or province, we call them parishes. So we have 6 different parishes: St. John's, St. George's, St. Mark's, St. Andrew's, St. Patrick's, and St. David's. That's the 6 that we represent. So that's what the 6 flags mean. We also have a nutmeg. Anyone of you guys know what a nutmeg is?
No.
Spice.
There we go. So a nutmeg is a spice. And we are the 2nd largest exporting country of the nutmeg. So that is why it's represented on our flags. So you can use nutmegs for cooking. We use it for cooking. We use it even when we want to spice up our drinks. We put nutmegs in it to make it even better. It's even used for healing purposes. So let's say you have like a back injury or a strained muscle. You can extract the oil from the nutmeg and use it to help you recuperate or heal quicker. So that's what our flag represents. I'm going to just pass it around. You guys can take a look at it. Secondly, I want to talk about our alcohol. We have an alcohol here, which is at its purest form 139% alcohol. Okay, so you can just throw it on the ground and light a fire, and everything will go up in blazes. Okay, but this one I have in my hands right now.
Can I see a demonstration?
What I have in my hands right now is actually 69%, because you're not allowed to travel into Canada or the United States with any alcohol that's above 70%. So this one is 6. So this one is actually watered down. So how this is made? It's made with pure sugar cane. So you take the sugar cane, you put it into a grinder. It extracts the juices, the juices from the cane, and that juice is then transported to a big tube of boiling water. So it boils and it purifies the cane juice that is done. Then it goes into fermentation stage, which means it stays into a tube for sometimes up to 10 days, or it could even go for years, depending on how long you want the fermentation process to last. So that's what happens. After that process is done, the alcohol goes through a tube into a kettle. It boils and it's vaporized. And the vapor is exactly what the alcohol is. That's what the alcohol is. The alcohol comes from the vapor. And it's called distillation. So once comes into the vapor goes to a tube, and then the tube goes on the water, and the vapor itself turns into water, and that's how you get the alcohol. Okay? So that's number 2 for you. Number 3. I have here.
Oh.
This is pure 100% cocoa. I remember as a child, I used to do this. My grandmother used to wake me up early in the morning. We used to go, just like you guys go, let's say, strawberry picking. Or you guys would go pumpkin picking. I would go cocoa picking, right? We would take this and we'll go into the bushes and we'll cut cocos from the trees. It's in a pod. And this pod is, once you cut the pod open, it consists of different seeds. And my grandmother used to tell me, don't suck the seed because it's going to give you shortbread. If you suck the seed, it's going to give you shortbread. I never listened, so I sucked it anyway. So that's what we used to do as kids. And we would take this cocoa, and once we bring it home, we would put it on the ground, on a piece of plastic or something on the ground, and it will dry. It will dry, and after it's finished drying, we will take it, and we will actually put it in a grinder, and it will come into a very, very soft texture. Very, very soft texture, and you can manipulate it in any form that you want. So if you want to make it round, you can take it and make it round. If you want to make it longer, you can make it longer. So what we do with this cocoa, take it and we put it in hot, very, very hot water, and it dissolves. And we add a little bit of milk into it, and then you get cocoa, what we call cocoa tea. So this is pure 100% cocoa. I'm just going to pass it around so you guys can take it.
We suck the seeds?
Nah, there's no seasoning in this one.
Just the coconut butter.
There's no seasoning in this one. I just wanted to show you guys a little example of what a nutmeg looks like. As I said before, this is a nutmeg. I actually use it to cook, so that's why it's all grated and stuff like that. So I just wanted to make sure that you guys see exactly what I was talking about. So guys, in conclusion, it doesn't matter where I roam. It doesn't matter where I go. It doesn't matter who I'm with. It doesn't matter who I see. Grenada will always be in my heart. And this exhibit is to show you guys, and I really hope that one day you guys will take the opportunity to go to my magical country and become mesmerized by the magical people and the magical things that it has to offer. Thank you very much.